guys, Khalimba here. Today we're going to show you a tour of our studio. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Here we have the Innovation Launchpad Pro. It's a very cool controller. It connects to Ableton Live. You can see that it changes a lot of colors. It's very cool. Here we have the Arturia BeatStep Pro, which is a sequencer. Now, behind that we have the Model D, which is a synthesizer we used for Take 5 by Behringer. This is the new Microkorg S. It's actually one of Korg's best sellers. Here we have the MPC 1000 by Akai. And behind that is the Mackie Big Knob that controls the volume in all the studio. Here you can see we have the Machina by Native Instruments that we use for Take 5. As you can see, it's used a lot for percussion. We use that for the main loop in Take 5. Here we have the Avalon Preamp VT737. We use it a lot for voices. You can see it's used a lot for hits in R&B. And we also use it a lot for bass and acoustics. Now above that we have the Motu 896 MK3, which is a hub interface, and it's used to connect a lot of other interfaces. Here we have the old Apogee Ensemble. It is very good interface. We love it. Now here we have the Roland Phantom XR for pianos and all other sorts of instruments. Now these are the 32-inch Samsung monitors. We use these for video, for editing, and it's very useful because you have a lot more screen space. Next to them are the audio monitors, JBL speakers. Here we have all the effects. As you can see, we have the TC Electronic. Below that we have the Lexicon. Below that we have a Samsung line mixer, which is used for keyboards. Below that we have the TC Helicon VoiceWorks, which we used for Take 5 in the vocals. That was that side of the room. Now we have the Yamaha EX5, the Blue Beast that was used in the 80s before the motif was made. It was amazing. It still is. Now we have the Brutal Matrix Brew, as Dr. Mix likes to call it, which is a beautiful synthesizer. Above that, we have the Moog Subsequent 37 that is used for basses and leads. Next to that, we have the Axis Virus, another synthesizer. This is MIDI Galore. We use this to connect all our keyboards. Here we also have two preamps. We also have the Patch Bay and a Pro Tools interface. Now here we have another Blue Beast, the Fender Rhodes Mark I 1973. This was in a horrible shape when we first got it, but my dad and I luckily restored it. And as you can tell, it only has one sound, but that sound counts. This is one of few in the world. Now, Here, along with one of the blue beasts, we have a Marshall amplifier and a pedal for it. This was the original pedal. Now we have this 6-band EQ mixer, TC Electronic Afterglow. It's a chorus effect. Now we have another little blue beast, the Super Pulsar Tremolo by Electric Harmonics. Here we have 2 reverbs, specular reverb, amazing brutal reverb, and another one. Now we have a beautiful burgundy metallic electrical guitar. Now behind that you can see we have 2 controllers. Now behind that we have our old Mac computer that we don't use for the studio anymore because it's outdated. Now the Akai Professional also works with Ableton. There we have the Korg pad control. Here we have the Yamaha Motif 8, another blue beast. This was very popular for all the sounds. We made a lot of projects with this. Now we have one of our newer synthesizers, a Blofeld Waldorf. And next to that, the absolute legend, Specular Tempest, the best reverb we've ever had. Big sister of the Specular Reverb. Now we have the Roland SH201. Very cool synthesizer. We use it for pads and for basses. Now, if you haven't noticed, there's a theme in our studio. It's called Blue Beast. This is another one of them. An amazing synthesizer, has a vocoder, which is very useful when you're doing live performances. Now here we have Keyscape. Shout out to Eric Persing. I got this for Christmas. Now guys, make sure to comment if you have any questions about any of these synthesizers. I'll be glad to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. I hope you enjoyed the video.